Hello, people. Good morning or good night. Um, I just wanted to make this video to talk about my perspective, I guess, on sex, and uh, I don't know, see if anyone has similar ones. Even though I don't think anyone's gonna watch this, but uh, for context, I just got out of a relationship. It wasn't too long. We were only dating for like 3 months, but I really in the back of my head feel like it had to do with our sexual relationship. Um, or at least at the very least I think was a factor because I was never I don't really have like a strong sexual drive, and I tell this to every single person I'm talking to, like off rip, like to like from the point like where it's kind of awkward. It's not awkward, but it's like I just try to let people know early so they can, I guess, understand, because I know that's a very big part of like relationships. So I just want to be straight up with the person and be like, yo, I don't really have that strong of a sexual desire. And every single person I've talked to who I've said this to, they're always like, same. They always say me too. And I've come to learn that these guys are not telling the truth. These busters are not telling the truth, because I'm like freaking. I don't really care for sex that much. And they're like, oh, me too. And then they're freaking. I don't know. It's like they get disappointed. When they find out like I wasn't capping, and they're like my last partner, for example, really telling me like, I feel like you're not attracted to me, and it's like, dude, I told you straight up like how I felt, and they're like before we even started doing anything, and they're like, yeah, I know, but so it's like, okay, and I'll still have sex with people I'm with, but it's more like for the purpose of pleasing them, And I'm not just saying like I only have sex just to like be a people pleaser or nothing, like, because that makes me feel good too. I'm pleased by pleasing my partner, if that makes sense. Um, but that's really the biggest extent to it, to be honest. Um, but I just don't know how to feel about it. I don't want to just go out and call myself asexual, or I even know that like it goes into like classifications of like what I just said. Like you have sex if your partner wants sex, and it's like, dude, there's a bunch of different types of asexuality. I forget, dude. I was on Reddit just like learning and shit. But um, what was I gonna say? I don't really. Yeah, I don't really feel comfortable calling myself asexual, because the thing is, like, I'll still jack off. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I gotta keep it a buck. Like, I'm a fiend for that dopamine. I've come to learn that dopamine is the um, root for most of my problems. And it's like, mind blowing. Dopamine just freaking, oh my gosh, I'm chasing dopamine. Dude, I've known this since I was like 13, but it's like legit. Like, I've actually like kind of really like, have like dumbed it down. Like, I feel like everything is just like all my problems are have just been like over analyzing and like over attributing to different things, when it's like really most of it is like, at least the short term ones are like, yo, that instant gratification though. So like I'll still jack off, and like even I'll even do it when I'm in a relationship, and it's like I don't even tell the person I'm in the relationship with. I don't do it too much. Like, to be honest, like I do slow down definitely, and there has been like times where it's just I don't do it at all because I don't feel the need to. Um, but yeah, I don't tell the person, because it's like, when I'm gonna tell you, hey, I don't really like wanna have sex with you, but I'll please myself just like, was using porn. I feel like that's like, I don't know. I wouldn't appreciate being heard that. I wouldn't appreciate being told that. Um, as a partner, that's when would really be like, dang, I need a Mia Khalifa body. Well, I guess I'm a dude. I need a girls like, I don't think, who, Timothy Chalamet. I've never heard a girl talk about Timothy. I feel like it's only dudes who talk about Timothy Chalamet. Am I tripping? Um, Shout out Timothy Chalamet. Chalamet. Am I saying it right? Have you guys watched Marty Supreme? I haven't. Um. Anyways, Jesus Christ, what was I doing? This is why. This is. I don't. I'm not on Adderall this time. I was on Adderall last time, and it makes me sad. I don't like Adderall. I don't take Adderall anymore. Um. I'm prescribed it. I'm not abusing it, by the way, but it's like, I don't know. I don't like the come down. The come down is too bad for me. I need IRS or something. What if I tell my psychiatrist? Jeez, I digress. Uh, so I feel guilty too, just like because I feel like I'm a Christian, and like by Christian terms, that is adultery, just straight up. Like adultery happens in the mind, and I'd be like, dang, I be committing adultery as fuck. Like I be telling my roommates too, like, yo, I'm low key be committing adultery in this hoe. Like I can't even lie. I gotta repent. I gotta come clean. Um, so I just feel like a bad person. I don't know, but it's like, and with this recent breakup, it's like I know at least the very least they were dissatisfied heavily with like the sex part. So I just wish people were honest with me. Like I wish people were like, I don't know, they underestimate how big of a deal it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? They don't really just like actually think about it, and just like every person I meet is just like, oh, me too. But it's like I really haven't met anyone who is like, you know, if I met someone like literally like me and we start a relationship, we would probably like never have sex. And I don't say never, but it's like, you know, I value other things more in relationships, and at least with, I'm not gonna go in this whole like rabbit hole like why I feel the way that I do, but it's like a lot of it is just I don't like the casualness of it. I guess like it's the most vulnerable you can be with a person, in my opinion. So it's not just like something I'm just gonna consider like an activity. At least I'm not really comfortable with it. And then yeah, it's like I don't know. I just most of the times I do have sex. A lot of times like I'll feel regret, especially after the relationship is over, which I don't know if that's normal or if that's just saying something else, but I don't know. I don't know where I stand. I don't think I need a label, even like asexual or whatever, to constitute these boundaries. Um, but I do kind of feel alienated with them, especially when I'm talking to other people and I think it's mutual. Like I started to think it's mutual, but then I realized like, oh, this person like is kind of like upset, or you know, and then it's like, dang, you know what I mean? Um, yeah, I don't know. Again, I don't think anyone's gonna watch this, but let me know if anyone feels the same kind of at all. Um, yeah, yeah.